Welcome to the Whiskey Warehouse podcast. I'm Dylan,
Nick.
and today we are going to go over the whiskey of the year from 2020. And didn't really get out. Well, it was whiskey of the year in like the Whisky Bible, which is uh, not really uh, a source, I guess, anymore for anybody who's drinking whiskey because of their sexist um, comments and stuff like that were in the book. So a lot of people didn't find out about this particular whiskey until later in the year, and I think we bought this year, didn't we, Nick?
We did. The guy you're talking about is Jim Murray, right?
I think so.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on with him, but yeah, a lot of you bourbon drinkers probably have never heard of this because it's a Canadian rye whiskey, actually 100% rye mash bill, and it's 66% cask strength. And we reviewed it, we liked it a lot, and now we're kind of revisiting it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good product. It's definitely like one of the better ryes that we've had. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's pretty good.
Definitely
I
up there.
Yeah, I enjoy the heat.
Have you
So
poured yours already?
not yet. I actually have to take a step away from the mic for a second because I need to get a different rye to kind of get rid of the spices from the tacos that I ate tonight.
Oh, kind of a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Shouldn't take too long, though. It'll just be a second. Yeah,
All
as you
right,
know, computer's right here.
I'll try to entertain you guys while Dylan's doing that. So comes from Alberta Distillers in Alberta, Calgary, Canada. It's a limited edition, and each year they release a certain batch. This is batch two. Batch one was 65.1%, I believe, and I think that was very sought after. And this, I guess, in the whiskey community wasn't as good, but I still liked it a lot. We liked it a lot.
I mean, in a lot of like the bourbon groups and stuff that I'm in, it did get a ton of attention.
Right,
A
yeah.
lot of people were like, if you can get to, get to. And I think when I went to go buy the bottle that I got, it was like only one per person.
Did you get yours at O'Brien's?
I did.
Yeah, me too. There's more on the shelf too. I should have gone two.
Yeah. Well, I
They
mean, at
still,
least like at least other people were able to try it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Nick, for my first pour, I'm gonna go with one of our personal favorites. I'm
What,
going. No, not Ragged Branch. I don't want to go like. I don't want to go too high.
Going Sazerac?
No, I'm going Pinhook Ride On.
Okay, gotcha.
97 proof, so it should help cleanse the palate a little bit and get us ready for this 66% behemoth of a whiskey.
Yes. I'll go
You
ahead
know.
and do a palate cleanser
Okay.
too.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
picked I picked up some mellow corn over the weekend,
Uh huh.
so I'll go ahead and pour some of that.
Oh, you got the
That
good
is
stuff, huh?
so light. Dude, this stuff was like $12. Awesome price. And it's a
Uh,
bib, 100 proof.
yeah, the good stuff.
Can't beat it.
Um, let's see here. Where am I going? Oh, today. This is kind of funny that you chose to do a rye today
Hmm.
because for the first time in years, I had some rye bread.
Oh yeah?
It was fucking delicious.
We just buy it from the store?
No, one of my buddies that I at work, he bought a sandwich and then he took a bite out of the bread and he was like, "This bread's disgusting." And I was like, "Okay." So it's like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, I'll try a piece. I haven't had rye bread in years." And he was like, "Okay, well, here you go." And he handed it to me. I took a bite out of it. I was like, "Jesus, this is freaking delicious." Like it was so awesome, dude.
Yeah, some people like rice, some don't.
I mean, it's definitely unique, but like rye bread does not taste like rye whiskey.
I
It's like
mean,
bitter and like earthy, I would say. It's very nice though, in the way that like you get like a. I'm trying to think of like the right word here. Um, it's definitely bitter, but it's also like a toasted, like barley kind of flavor that comes off from it too. It's very, very nice on the palate, honestly. Like it'd probably be a really good palate cleanser just because of how like unique the flavor is.
Right. Would you say that like rye whiskey is kind of like a watered down flavor of rye bread?
No, no, it's I mean they're kind of polar opposites because rye bread is like it's the straight grain. But
Gotcha.
it's like rye whiskey does not taste the same at all. I will say that 100% does not taste the same.
I'm gonna have to try me some rye bread here soon then, because it's been years for me too.
Mhm. I remember like when I was younger, I didn't really care for it, but I could have eaten a whole loaf today. It was that good.
Damn.
Ooh, the spin hook is good, and it's helping because now like every like nerve, like we'll call them micro nerves because I don't really know what they're called, but there's like everything that this whiskey just hit that had like jalapeno and like all the different spices and stuff that were in the taco. They just lit up, and I felt it the whole way down. And it honestly drank like this 66% that we're gonna try here in a minute.
Yeah. Whiskey and
Soup.
spicy stuff doesn't really mix.
No, I mean if you're gonna do it, it's got to be like light, light whiskey.
Yes.
So we'll talk about this distillery. We're looking at a picture of it online right now, and you
On
can
our
see all the
Discord.
warehouses. Yes, on our Discord.
Yeah, come join Discord, guys, and we talk about whiskey every day. Come join the conversation. Our link is in every one of our YouTube videos, or just search the Whiskey Warehouse on Discord.
Did you see that Sam said that the one that we have posted with our videos right now are not uh, up to par?
I did. So what I found out is that each like invitation link has like a 7-day expiration window. So I changed
Hmm.
it to like to not expire, and I made a new link. So I've been working on adding that link to each one of our videos. So our most recent ones has it on there, but I'm still
Okay.
working on getting them on the other 100 videos we have.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Yeah,
Like we haven't reviewed in like 2 months now. I feel like,
yeah. It just goes to
and
show how much we like backed up because I still have like 7 or 8 videos to release.
holy shit,
Yeah.
Nick, do you see this?
Is that are those buses?
Yeah, school buses. There's a whole
So
bunch of them
so where's the distillery?
right here,
Oh, so it's like
r-
right next
right
to a
across
bus
the street.
depot or something?
Something Mud Urban Potters. Kind of interesting, I guess.
So where in Canada is Calgary?
Let's take a look. It's in Alberta, Nick.
Oh, I know Alberta, but like
Su-
what
the southern side, like the southwestern side, it looks like.
southwestern side?
Just above Montana.
Okay,
Big
gotcha.
sky country.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know regions of Canada, man.
No, nobody does. I mean, like, the United States, Canada's Canada. There's
Right.
no like Saskatchewan or Manitoba or Ontario or Quebec or like
I
Newfoundland.
know yeah, I know Ontario and Quebec or Quebec, however you say it, but that's about it really.
None, none of but
None of it. That's a weird territory there.
Northwestern Territories, the Yukon. That's wild. Can you imagine if Canada decided to like join the United States?
Be
Look at how
massive.
much look at how much land they have, and like all of it is not taken up.
That's
Like
fuck ton, man.
even like a decent sized city in Canada is not like as big as a city in the United States.
It's not
But
as densely
they have like
populated, yeah.
yeah, I bet
It's
land's super
just
cheap too.
yeah, it's just a lot more spread out up there.
I bet it's beautiful, dude.
It is. I'm sure it is.
Fond du Lac. Ooh, that looks kind of cool.
You get free healthcare too, right?
Yeah, I free to the taxpayer, right?
Right.
That's really what it is. Uh Holy crap. Can you hear Elijah?
No.
Okay, cool.
Is he screaming?
He is pretty pissed. He's been moody today.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go to the distillery thing. Does it say when they opened? Like, that'd be nice to know.
Well, this is only batch 2.
Of that, but people have been drinking freaking Alberta Premium for forever. Or
Just the
yeah,
regular 40%. I do
Origins. Yeah.
I do love the bottle.
Let's listen. Let's check out the history. The home of Canadian whiskey.
For
Doesn't
you
really say.
like Crown Royal drinkers and Canadian Mist or whatever, this isn't your typical rye whiskey. This is like authentic from Canada rye whiskey that they like distill there and age
Yeah.
there. This is like the good stuff. Like the
Uh,
regular stuff that's like around us is like watered down and Americanized and
mhm. Speaking of Americanized,
oh
sorry.
Pendleton.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
kind of,
sure they source too.
I'd be interested. Like, you're interesting. Yes, I'm of legal drinking age. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Well, speaking of sourcing, I think Whistle Pig sources their rye grain from Alberta. Not
That's.
entirely sure. I just heard a rumor about that.
I mean, it'd be interesting because like Whistle Pig is from the United States and stuff like that.
They're
Or
working
it's
on
supposed to be.
getting on in their own juice, but it's
Oh,
probably gonna take a while.
12-year rye.
Ooh,
That's 80 proof though.
come on.
Pendleton Premium Select Midnight 90 proof.
Okay,
20-year
jeez. Oh, come on, dude.
80 proof.
There's
God,
80
what?
proof. Jeez, there's not gonna be any character in those.
I
It's
mean,
just water.
I'm sure they're delicious because when I was reading up about them before, they were trying to like model it after bourbon.
Okay,
So I'm sure that they're using new charred oak barrels. So even though it's going to be watered down, kind of like Elijah Craig 18's watered down for sure. Um, I'm sure it's probably still pretty tasty.
Elijah Craig 18 is still 90 proof,
Yeah,
at
but I
least.
mean,
But I
yeah,
guess I get what you're saying.
I mean, essentially, like what you're looking at with these Canadian whiskeys is that it would be um, kind of like any other whiskey in the world, where like the United States is basically doing the high proof stuff, and everybody else is like proofing it down, making it a little bit more like,
About the money.
yeah, I guess, or like making it so that like everybody's able to get their share.
I mean, I guess, but they're kind of going for quantity, not quality.
Hmm. I mean, when I look at like the bottles that they have available from Pendleton, it looks like it would be made like in like Wyoming or like Montana or
Just on
somewhere
the
like that.
West Coast
Yeah,
somewhere.
because I mean, you got like the horse bucking up a dude says "Let's buck." Um, Looks like a regular like bourbon bottle.
It does.
Like that is a sick bottle right there,
I
kind of
like
smoke
I
wagon
like
esque.
that bottle. Yeah, I love glass etchings on bottles.
Looks amazing. I bet that's some really good rye too. Like
It
even though
probably
it's
is.
80 proof, it's probably like amazing.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself up.
Let's do it. And then we can go to our favorite review channel and see what they had to say about
All
this
right,
here.
here's a little funny thing about Alberta Premium Cask Strength Rye. It is a premium whiskey, limited edition, but it has a screw top.
Yes, which is such a disappointment when you pay 60 something dollars for a bottle and then you like do the what's it called? The packaging.
Uncorking?
Well, you
Well, it's
like
not really an uncorking.
you peel back like the tax stamp at the top and you're thinking like this is about to be a sick cork and then boom, you're hit with the freaking screw top. And it kind of cheapens it, I feel like. Even though it's
It
like a high dollar whiskey, it feels like it's cheap.
Dude, it's so weird because the bottle design is beautiful, the whiskey is delicious, and then they go screw cap. I don't understand their logic.
I mean, I'd be interested like with what they have in here.
Is that
And
just a Canadian whiskey thing?
I don't know.
Screw tops? Because I know Crown Royal does screw top, Canadian Mist does screw top, Seagram 7 does screw top. Does, what were you just showing? Pendleton, do they do screw tops too?
No, that's a cork top.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean this it looks like Alberta mainly does ryes, kind of like what
Yeah,
you're saying with Whistle Pig. Um, ooh, Dark Horse Canadian whiskey, just Canada made. They make a vodka.
yep.
I don't know what this is. Full body rye. So yeah, it seems like they're like a vodka rye company instead of being like a overall whiskey company,
Right.
which is fine because I mean, if you're good at making rye, then stick to it.
They are very good. When I review this scored in the 90s, so
Nick, do you have your phone?
that's not your phone buzzing?
No, no, no. I'm saying it is my phone. We're getting
Oh,
we just got something posted. This is kind of cool. Um to our Instagram from
okay.
Lone LM Whiskey. Oh, Lone Elm Whiskey. You should try our juice. We're 90% Texas soft red winter wheat and 10% malted barley, 4-year aged and smaller new American oak barrels with a number 3 char.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Hit them up, dude.
We're gonna have to. I mean,
Try to get a
at that
sample.
point, it's like, hey, we're not gonna be able to find it here. How about you
Yeah,
send us a sample and we'll talk about it later?
yeah, just be like, we always love to explore new whiskeys. You're not available in our area, so could you send us a small couple samples?
Yeah, send us a bottle. We'll kill it.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's a really cool thing, though. I mean, we just got hit up, so that's
Yeah,
different.
that's always cool, man.
Yeah, sorry. I know it scored in the 90s for us. I love the color. I know that played like a huge part in it because it's very nice.
Yeah, it's like a
Beautiful
yes.
color.
It's in my glass. It's like a dark gold amber color, sort of. It's not as dark as like an American barrel proof, but it's still a nice color.
No, like Elijah Craig is way darker than this.
Oh yeah, Elijah
Or
Craig's like
ACBP.
red, dude.
Yeah. Oh, the good stuff. This is 100% rye, so there's
Yep.
nothing else in here. That's kind of cool because most of the ryes that we drink, I feel like, are tainted with
Oh,
other things.
funny thing, Whistle Pig's ryes are also 100% rye.
Mm.
So another kind of,
Hint, hint.
link.
Why is this like right in the freaking middle of this?
Fucking ass, dude.
Oh, no, no. They're like, hey, you can't read this. Sorry.
Buy one, get one 50% off.
There we go. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. Like, what the heck? Um, so Nick, they say on the nose, vanilla custard, green apple, mint, honey, light spice, and straightforward.
All right, I'm
Uh,
going in for the nose.
yeah, me too. I could definitely see green apple. I don't know
Yeah,
if I'm
that
getting vanilla custard though,
green apple's the first thing I smell.
and I do get mint.
Yeah, it goes green apple, then it's kind of followed by the mint.
Oh, you know what? There definitely is like a vanilla scent,
That's kind of mixed with the
like a
honey.
creamy vanilla scent.
There's a light spice.
There's like a nice like bit of oak
I
in
get some
the
caramel too.
Smells like candy.
Yeah, dude, it does.
I don't know what candy, like maybe like a caramel apple sucker.
Yeah, maybe without the apple, maybe.
No, because you get like the I got green apple like
Oh,
right
right,
in the
yeah,
front, like a
yeah.
nice like
Yeah, what am I
ooh.
saying? Yeah, you're right.
And then there's like a nice bit of rye that hits you in the nose too. It's a very nice punch. I think the alcohol vapors kind of help too in creating this sensation in your nose that you didn't really think that you would get.
It's a little woody on the nose too. It's
Yeah.
very subtle though.
You know what it smells like is when you cut a cedar board. Kind of has like that kind of scent. Yeah, that's
It
what
just
it,
smells so
exactly
good,
what it
dude.
reminds me. It does. It smells very, very tasty.
It kinda smells like, Henry McKenna a little bit.
Whew. Dang, dude, I just got it too close to my nose. It hurts so. Ah,
Drink your whiskey, don't snort it.
It does. It smells like a dessert. Like this would be a great bourbon with some ice cream on the
Or
side.
some, like dude, fucking green apple pie with some
Oh
caramel
yeah,
ice cream.
yeah.
Um,
That would be with this. Like on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. When I made my bourbon apple pie, it was like that was the best apple pie I ever had in my life, and it was made with Weller and something
ooh.
else, I think, and it was just like buttery goodness.
Sarah was eating some ice cream and drinking some Buffalo Trace at the same time, and she's like, "This is so good." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I can't feel the burn at all," and she, like, freaking chugs a glass of it.
I mean, milk kind of helps like die down heat. That's why people drink it after they eat hot stuff, is it helps like with the nerves and stuff like that.
Right.
All right, buddy. I am done talking about this. I want to be about this.
Yeah, dude,
Let's
let's chug it.
let's get that first sip.
Sounds good. Cheers, buddy. Ooh, man.
Oh, it's so hot.
It's
Ooh.
it's a good hot, though.
Mm. There's a nice like vanilla
It was like
cream.
it's a caramel bomb.
Mm.
Caramel vanilla bomb.
It's like a lot of cream,
It
like
is
a
definitely
delicious,
creamy.
like salty, creamy kind of flavor in the initial pour. The first like little bit was very hot, but it opens up so nicely. Like it's a welcome hot. It's not a like, oh, put this away. This is too hot. Like this is a nice like
That
smooth,
rye follows
oh, the
through, man.
smooth burn.
Have you had one of those, chocolate bars with, like, peppers in it?
Mm-mm.
That's kinda what this I get that kinda note. That's not the main note, but that's kinda what I'm getting, like spicy chocolate.
Mm. There's a that rye is so nice. Like it goes down so easy.
Dude, it's so smooth.
Mm. I'm
I
trying to
can
think.
feel it all the way down. The finish is amazing.
I'm trying to like think of everything that's in here, but there's so much. Like they said, hearty nut. I don't get like a nuttiness at all.
No, there's no nuts.
You do taste the rye, some maple. Of course, if you're getting rye grain, you're going to get rye spice, right?
Right?
And then they go excellent mouthfeel. This is not a dry um, whiskey. Like when it goes,
No,
does
it's
not like
creamy.
it doesn't like take your taste buds out and dry them and freaking hang them up on the clothesline. This is it's not oily, but it's not dry. It's like a
It's
very nice,
it's right in the
easy
middle. It's like a
drinker.
creamy
Mm.
creamy goodness.
Now they say the finish should be candied apple, and I could see that.
I get a little
Leather,
bit of that.
I do not get any leather. There is a nice oakiness to it. No nut, like we talked about. Slightly dry. No. Very, very nice.
Do you remember when we reviewed this and the main note we got was cinnamon?
I thought that the main note on this was spearmint.
It's definitely spearmint. I think you're right, yeah. and confusing.
I remember it being like a mint bomb at one point in time.
Now
At
that you
to,
say that, I'm getting some spearmint now.
I get none of it right now.
So there's actually, I just noticed this. There is tasting notes on the box.
Ah, yes.
So the color is amber gold. The aroma is sweet, woody, and oaky with a hint of vanilla. The taste is exceptionally smooth, which it is, with
Hmm.
notes of caramel, vanilla, and a hint of chocolate, balanced with the spiciness of rye and black currant. Weird, I don't get any fruit on this.
Hmm.
The
Except for
fin
and you get an apple. That's about it.
right, yeah, I mean like dark fruits.
Yeah.
But and then it says the finish is smooth and lingering, which is very pleasant. With the complexity of spice, warm vanilla, dark fruit that keeps you coming back for more. I do not get that dark fruit.
Now, I will say this. This bottle would be so easy to kill. And you got to think about that when I say that. This is a barrel proof cask strength rye. This is sitting at 132, and
So
I'm
fucking
saying that
good.
this would be so easy to kill.
If I
Uh,
had another bottle of this would have been gone already.
this is a solid number two for me. Number one being either I think it would have to be Ragged Branch Rye. Um,
I'd have to do a side by side.
the complexity, but this comes second only because the Ragged Branch Rye is so unique and different.
It is.
This is nice,
But
and
this is pretty complex as well.
it is, but
Just on different notes.
I'm not feeling like I would sit down. Like I just don't drink this because I know that we're limited on this. I'm not drinking Ragged Branch because I just don't want to wait to order another bottle.
Right. Yeah, I know.
I mean, it was
Sometimes
2 days. It took 2 days for my stuff to get here from there.
that's
But
it?
like, yeah,
Damn, that's quick.
yeah. But at the same time, like, I don't think that like Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye even stacks up anywhere close to these.
Well, I don't know. It's pretty good. That's one of my top favorites too. I
This has
love
a
the barrel proof
three.
fries, man. That's so good.
They gave this a three.
What?
Yeah, out of five.
Dude,
Like that's nuts. Because it. I mean, this would get like at least a four from me.
it's
Maybe a
got
four and a half.
at least a 4, dude. What'd
Let's
they
do
give
that.
a rare breed?
Let's find out.
This is breaking bourbon, by the way.
I'm gonna say they gave it a three.
I'm gonna say 3.5. Oh, you're right.
Yes.
Damn. What about I don't know. Ragged Branch Rye? Do you think they've done that?
I don't know. We can check. I mean, they've got all their stuff listed, so
Right.
and I think they've been putting out more and more reviews.
I mean, they got a shit ton, man. They do. Yes, they're on the grind.
Dude, they got so many now. It used to be like you could just scroll through and find it. Come on, P.
What do you want? P? You
Yeah.
want R?
Well, I'm just going through like trying to figure out. So Ragged Branch, I don't think is
Keep
on
going
here.
down. No, it's not. Shit,
What are
it
they
is not.
doing? We're gonna have to write them. Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh, they got Pinhook.
Yeah, so we can check it against that.
Okay, that's got to be a
Right.
4, man. It's got to.
Two and a half.
What? What? No way. Do they have
And
rye humor?
this is one of our favorites, Nick.
What the fuck?
Let's see if they have it. Vertical Series Bourbon, Bourbon and Rye, Bohemian Bourbon. They do not
No,
have.
they don't have the right on or the right humor. I mean,
Yeah.
damn.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, everybody has different palates. It's just kind of
Let's.
groundbreaking that they think it's that bad.
I mean, that's one of our favorite whiskeys.
Yeah, not just ryes. I mean, I had to buy me a bottle of the right on because it's so good.
Yeah. Like it's a nice punch in the mouth of rye.
It
I don't
is.
I don't know how you do that. Let's see if our buddies at Rickhouse Ramblings have done.
Well, they're kind of advertising Ragged Branch, so I'm sure they have.
They do a lot of stuff with Ragged Branch, but they also do a lot of picks.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool.
I wish you could do a pick. It'd be
That would be
awesome.
dope. Well, now I'm kind of mad at freaking Breaking Bourbon. Like, how do you not have Ragged Branch on there? I mean, it's a growing brand, but like,
Maybe
how?
they've never heard of it because they're too focused on like the bigger, rarer brands, and not so focused on like the local state brands.
I mean, come on, dude. Come on, Nick. They're missing out.
They are. You got to write them, dude.
I'm going to. I'll send them an email like, hey, I know you guys like love bourbon and stuff like that, but you're missing out on some stuff that's coming out in Virginia. Excuse me. They don't even have like a. I think once our video review of the rye comes out, that'll be the first. I think we
That's right.
already had that. We have that come out already, right?
It's no. I think that's coming. That's the next one in line coming out next week.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Here, actually, I can check. I have it on my computer.
Here's a review.
So I'm releasing the Caribbean Reserve Glenlivet this week.
Hmm.
And yep, the Ragged Branch Rye is coming up next, following by Indian Whiskey and some other ones.
Interesting. Indian whiskey.
Yeah,
Oh, we did that review. I forgot about that.
yeah, that'll be a fun one.
That feels like forever ago.
It was, dude. It was like 3 months ago.
Ah, okay.
We stacked up.
These notes of Ragged Branch Rye. Marbled rye bread, malt. Taste marbled rye bread and cocoa. Uh,
It's a little
I can see
complex on
that.
that, man.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there, but whoever did
Bourbon
this,
and
like,
banter. Never heard of them.
no. Rye spice is evident through the experience. No, not overwhelming, but a nice burn. Rye bourbon lovers and bottled share with rye bourbon lovers and bottled and bond geeks. Worth the price at about 50 MSRP. It is right in line with other craft rye whiskeys. It's above most, if not all. All rye whiskeys. I'm not just saying most craft. I'm saying it's there.
That's kind of a very simple review.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they say about this one. Oh, they just said chocolate malt and cocoa powder on the freaking signature.
What?
Well, what are these people doing? Do they do they know? Like
Go to like a popular whiskey, like I don't know. Go to like a Buffalo Trace or something.
a Buffalo
Something that
Trace.
we know very well,
Oh yeah. Hold on.
and we'll see what they say. Kind of interested.
Oh, you wanted to see on their website.
Yeah. On
Okay.
what was it called?
Bourbon and banter.
Bourbon and banter. Because it seems like they're just a couple simple folk. I'm not trying to throw shade or nothing, but it just seems like a couple, pretty
No,
simple
because these things
reviews.
are super complex and like
They are, yeah.
it's not like they suck
No, not at
because they
all.
like the review makes it sound like they're terrible.
Yeah, only a few notes. I mean, you should at least have 5 notes on like even the most simplest bourbon.
I can't even find just like a regular Buffalo Trace because they've got it all lumped in together. Like you
Mm,
guys, come on, you got to organize your website a little bit better. This is too much. And I'm
damn,
not trying to be an
you can't just
asshole, but
search
like,
it.
why can't I did? I've typed in Buffalo Trace.
Uh, what's another bourbon we know very well?
Here, let's check this out.
Jack Daniel's Rye, single barrel.
Yeah, they just don't have anything like going on here, man.
Try Weller. We know that one pretty well too.
We'll go special reserve.
Okay. Okay, single barrel.
That's it. That's the only
No one
one they
can get
have on
that.
that.
Are you kidding me? Man, screw that.
Well, let's see what they say. Freshly popped can of Lysol on the first week of quarantine that you managed to snag for retail. A Guyanese grape flavor aid, nutmeg, apparently. The taste, TNT lace Swiss miss,
What the fuck?
gentle whisper of cinnamon, and a McRib washed down with the shamrock shake.
Is this like a bit?
I don't
I
know.
feel like they're joking. Like, what the hell?
Like Sofia Vergara, slowly drinking a Diet Pepsi, refusing to break eye contact on the finish. Spicy Popeye's chicken sandwich. But, like, before you could easily get it, so it tasted way better. What the fuck is going on in this
I
review?
feel like they're trying to be funny because none of this makes sense. It's like
With the
saying,
with the
"Yeah,
price?
dude, this bourbon smells like when you go to like a Macy's like makeup counter." Yeah, like what the hell? That's weird.
There's no way. I mean, get your
Maybe
hands
they
on it by any means possible, especially if you want to reserve a spot on the Hail Bob Comet when it comes around. As the press release says, Weather fans have been jonesing for a single barrel version. What the press release didn't say is how many of these fans are already lined up to sell their extra kidney. Come on, dude. Give
dude,
us a give us a fucking review.
I'm done with the site, dude.
That had to be like a
It's
joke.
trash. That's a joke. I think the joke is that they're never gonna get it, and they kind of like did like a spoof review.
Like they're salty.
Right? They're salty about it, and it's like, well,
Grow
it
up.
tastes like this.
Grow the fuck up.
I don't know, man.
And you can't even do like, oh, we'll look at Blanton's. Hey, guess what, Nick?
Okay,
You can't because
why?
every fucking bottle of Blanton's tastes different.
Well, they got. I mean, yeah, they're single barrels, but they got like somewhat similar notes.
How do
They
you
try
not
to
have
keep
these
it
fucking?
as.
These are like the most basic fucking reviews.
Do they have fucking Jim Beam or like Evan Williams Bibb or Maker's Mark? Any of that shit?
I don't know.
They have like
This
the
is
hardest to find bourbons.
this is just bullshit.
Well, enough about that. Let's get back to the whiskey and stop shit talking bourbon and banter, even though their
They're never
site's
gonna
kind
hear us.
of like a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking bourbon all the way, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken cock. I got that.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
That's on our list to review.
There's that stuff. Oh, that's Remus. Never mind. I thought that was the Belfort or whatever you got.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to try that.
I mean, it sounds good. Pecan barrels
Yeah. Texas pecan barrels.
sounds delicious. Okay, this is one we're familiar with,
Okay, Uncle Nearest.
and they don't have a review. Oh, here we go. Black pepper, maple syrup, hint of spearmint, and anise.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, not oak forward for an 11-year-old.
It's 11 years old?
Oh, that wasn't the one that we had. We had this one.
Oh, okay.
Produced by Uncle Nearest, currently using source whiskey from an undisclosed distillery, not rumored to be George Dickel. This was rumored to be Jack Daniels.
Okay. I thought they
Mhm.
worked with Jack Daniels. So wouldn't they source
They
from Jack
do. They
Daniels?
wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do this. It wouldn't come from George Dickel.
Yeah, dude, that's weird.
Um, this was in 2019, so I guess whatever.
That's
Taste blast of vanilla sweetness on the palate. The Lincoln County process prevalent? No, that's not. It tastes more like bourbon than anything. Doesn't even come close to freaking Jack Daniels in flavor.
no, it's just it has so much flavor, dude.
Familiar flavor from the sugar maple charcoal filtering. I don't think so. Mm, bottle, bar, or bust. Bar and try it for yourself.
Oh,
No.
that's kind of a cool thing. Like, would you buy a bottle of it, get it at a bar, or just pass on it?
Mm. I mean, this is definitely one that, like, I mean, they sent us the bottle and it was delicious.
I'd buy a bottle of it. It had the funds.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and it's not hard to get. It's just, I mean, it's better than I think that a lot of places would probably give it um,
Yeah, we're
credit
talking
for.
about the nearest. What is it, 1856?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a premium Tennessee whiskey.
it's
So if you
very,
like Jack Daniels or George Dickel, this will blow you out of the water.
it's very delicious.
Very good. We reviewed it. If you want to see that, just look it up on our
And it's,
YouTube channel.
I mean, nothing's better than a free bottle of whiskey, but like when it's actually good whiskey, and it makes it even better.
Hell
Let's get
yeah.
off this site. Um, Nick, how was your trip?
It was fun, dude. Ran into a few liquor stores that had some good stuff, obviously, and found the Kirkland small batch at Costco. Got
Nice,
you a bottle, got Trent a bottle, got myself a bottle.
nice.
I
You
was
didn't get
hoping to.
you didn't get three for yourself.
No. I mean, it's a
That
liter.
that would have been dope.
And I feel like it's a little overkill.
Oh, it's a liter
Yeah, it's a liter, dude.
for $30.
Yeah.
That's a good deal,
It's awesome, dude.
and it's
I
from
was hope
1792 distillery or whatever
it
Barton,
is a
which
little
I
collaboration.
just found out was Sazerac. So that's fucking weird. Sazerac owns everything.
They really do. I was hoping to find the Bottled and Bond, and they had another one. I can't remember what it was. Maybe a barrel proof? No. A rye? I don't know. There's three that they released,
Uh-huh.
but they only had the small batch.
I mean, I'll take what I can get because I mean, really, we don't get those around us. So
No, you'd have to go to Florence.
yeah, I mean, that's too far.
It's far, dude. So how's your job going, dude?
It's different. I mean, I'm off tomorrow, so that's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's not what I expected. I will say that. So I thought that I would
So
be like walking around the store, um, helping out customers and stuff like that, which I still get to help out customers, but it's not in the capacity that I thought that it would be. It's more along the lines of like restocking stuff and then making stuff look good.
Dylan just got a job at Meyer,
Yeah,
and so you're just restocking,
yeah.
basically.
Putting up displays and restocking. Not bad. I mean,
Not bad. No.
it's a lot of like being on your feet and like walking around and listening to people and whatever. It's sometimes it seems like most of the time like you'll be on your own.
Right.
So
Unless
met
you're
this
not being micromanaged.
kind of. I mean, you
You
are, but
are.
you're not. Like, you, I wish I could describe it. Like, you are micromanaged, but not in like the capacity where they're constantly over your shoulder. It's more like every 20 minutes they'll come back, and if you're not where you're supposed to be when they get there, then they're going to call you and ask you where the fuck you are.
uh,
So it's like, you might be helping out a customer, but they'll tell you to call them. So, I mean, it's a good job so far. I mean, I like the people and stuff like that, and I mean, it's not hard. So,
That's good.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I can't really bad mouth it because I'm an employer, and I don't really have anything bad to say as of yet.
I guess we'll stay tuned to that.
Yeah.
So when I went up to Michigan, I brought some whiskey because don't- for
You and stickies.
emergencies. Yeah, of course. So I packed two flasks, one full of an Irish whiskey called Writer's Tears, which is very good, and Sticky likes his Irish whiskey, and the other one I poured some 1792 full proof store pick,
Hmm.
very tasty, 125 proof, very hot,
Hmm.
and it tasted very hot when I poured it, and they loved it, dude. Sticky loves his bourbon.
I mean, basically, like when he's drank with you, he's had all the good shit, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't even had the 1792 foolproof yet.
You haven't? I still got it, dude. We'll
I
review
thought
it.
I thought we were saving that crack for the review. I remember it was still closed when I came
Oh
over to
no,
your house
dude.
that one time, and you were like, "Oh, I think we're gonna wait to review that."
Oh no, dude. I cracked it when I got it.
Oh, okay.
That's how I roll. I don't like to keep bottles, you know, closed unless
You
it's
refuse
like
to
a
share it with
backup.
me.
Dude, I got it like half a bottle.
Jeez, Nick, I've had my freaking bottle of 1792 single barrel for longer than you've had that thing. I think I have more than you then, because
Dude, this is so much better, I'm telling you.
oh, I can't imagine. I mean,
It is.
that
It
single barrel
definitely
is
is.
freaking dope.
This is so good. Once it takes a couple sips because it is very fucking hot. Even for like 125, but once you get past that, it's smooth sailing. So good.
I bet. Nick, I want to give a shout out real quick.
Go for it.
What up, Sam? Thanks for listening. I wonder, does Sam put this on at the bar that he works in, and people just listen to this in the background, or like, does he
I
have a
f-
headphone in?
I feel like
And
he has headphones in while he's working or something.
I guess we'll find out. Sam, write down in the comments, exactly how you listen to our show. I'm interested.
Sam, the man, our number one fan.
He's pretty dope. I mean, he's always like commenting on our stuff and
He is
letting
the
us know
man.
what's good to try. So
Yeah, he
we
just gave me what was it? I was telling him about the St. Augustine uh
mhm.
distillery, and I got a 375 of the regular stuff, and he was saying like how bad the water is down there and how big the craft beer scene is down there.
Mm.
I kind of want to go down there again just for that. Love craft beer.
Maybe like if we go down and we meet Sam, we should bring him some of that carrot cake beer from Sonder.
For meeting Sam, I got to bring him a bottle of something.
And when if we do that, we got to bring him some of that blueberry ice cream beer.
Yep, I still have some. I'll
We
save
got a
that
review to do. By the way, the Ernmoll's Creamsicle Ale
from
Warped Wing,
Warped Ring. Yeah, how's that?
not as good as I remember.
Really? Is
Yeah.
it not as sweet? Too sweet?
Yeah, they definitely toned down the sweetness and upped the bitterness.
Oh, really?
A lot of orange peel, like the orange oil from the
Right.
peel is what you taste. And when we first had it, it was like drinking a freaking creamsicle, like without the sweetness. Like it was more creamy than it was sweet. But
Maybe they changed the
this
recipe.
I think that they just I mean it's hard to get that stuff down at craft breweries when you make it once a year. So I would imagine probably something's changed, the weather, like the funguses in the air.
The
I mean,
heat.
yeah, there's just so much that can like change the way that the yeast reacts with the beer.
Do you
Um,
know the ABV on that?
I think it's 5%. I
Okay.
can check it. How do you spell it?
Those creamy beers tend to be pretty good too. It's kind of a shame that it went downhill.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Was like more cream.
It's called War Cream.
No, I thought that there would be more cream available.
Oh, oh,
5.4%.
5.4. Okay.
Let's see.
So IBU
Uh,
of 20, so that's really low.
light, creamy, sweet fruit. I did not think so. It was more bitter to me, but maybe we just got a bad can. I
Maybe.
don't,
I'd like to
or a
like
bad
revisit
batch.
it. We should review that.
I gotta go get another 6 pack of it because we killed it very
Okay.
quickly.
Yeah, next time we get together, we'll review that, the blueberry beer, and we've got like 30 fucking bottles of whiskey to review,
Yeah.
if
Oh
not
well.
more.
I mean, it looks like everyone enjoys it, but I think that when we had it at Cappy's, we had it on tap. And on tap is
Oh,
always the way to go,
it's
and it
always
probably was
better.
just so much better
It's so much more
that way.
fresh and
Yeah.
You know,
I
so much
did
better.
notice when I gave it like when I gave the can a shake, it kind of helped like open up a little bit of the flavors that I was missing.
What do you mean a shake? While it was closed?
No, 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 no. While it was open, I drank a little bit and I didn't really care for it, but then I took it and I kind of like gave it like a quick swish and it helped like stir up the stuff in the inside of the can. And then after I took another sip, it was more like vanilla-y and creamy.
Okay.
But
So
I mean,
maybe you just had to like shake it up first.
it wasn't anything like it was that one time. And if that's going to be the case, then you got to put on there, please give like a light roll on the counter or something like that to mix the ingredients so that it'll taste better.
Right.
You can't just like say, "Hey, it's ready to drink." Because what's it called? Blue Moon. When you buy the bottles, it says on the bottle to give a roll.
Really?
Yeah, and it helps like get the yeast and stuff like that that's in there. Uh, it helps like increase the flavor. This is a whole thing. I'll
That's
I'll just
weird.
see if I can find it.
I
I love
think
how we talk about so much shit.
Belgian style beers are all like that because Oberon, well, it's not Belgian style, but it's still a wheat ale
Yeah,
because it has little floaties at the bottom. You got to shake it up a little bit.
yeah. It's a whole thing, dude. I was reading about it and I think it was on their website. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're supposed to roll it."
Oh, we went to Bill's Brewery in Kalamazoo while we were there, and
Did Did you find Hop Slam?
no, they didn't have it on tap. I was so disappointed.
Thought that they would.
So I just got their hazy, which is it's decent, and went to the gift shop and bought a pint of their I forget what it's called, but it's a raspberry flavored Belgian style ale, and it's 9%, and it was fucking awful.
That sucks.
In the
Did
front, it was fruity and good, but on the back, it tasted like cough syrup.
Did you did you get any Michigan whiskeys? None, huh?
I did run into some ironfish,
Uh-huh.
but it was so fucking expensive. Not the stuff we that I got, the regular caramel, or the maple finish, the 80%.
Yeah.
It was like $50 just for that. So I was like,
Jesus.
fuck that.
And how
And
much
then
did you
they
pay at Costco for that a year ago?
$60 for the barrel proof.
Yeah.
And
But
then they had
it's
a
also
lot of
Costco.
different stuff, man.
Um,
Um,
I'm sure. We
they
need to
had
get
a
another bottle of the Traverse City Rye
I
and
think there's a
see if it sucked the way that we thought it did or if we were just too young in our
yeah,
journey.
we definitely need to revisit that.
Because I
But
remember we trashed that shit. Like we were like, "Oh, that's gross."
we did like a pine bomb.
Yeah.
But Iron Fist also had a cognac finish and some other really interesting ones, but the prices were just ridiculous. Like 70, $80 for these bottles. That's
Jesus.
one of the main problems with craft distilleries.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're at a disadvantage, but I feel like once they start getting bigger, they just still don't even freaking
They don't budge.
yeah.
They don't change their prices.
Well, I would imagine though what it has to be is that they're like, okay, now we have enough money to expand to the next territory and start building our brand there. And then eventually, like once they're in the whole United States and they're able to produce so much, they'll probably be like, okay, we can lower it now. But like even so, I mean, the lower the cost of the bottle, the more people are going to drink it because
That's
you're
why
not
Heaven
hesitant.
Hill's so like,
Like,
profitable.
can you imagine if for one whole year in the local area you could buy that bottle for $14 and you're able to drink it, right? And you kind of get hooked on it. Well, and then like the next year they'd start charging like 45, but you know you like it and it's local. You're going to buy it because you know you like it.
Exactly.
Like you get hooked on it.
I
Next thing
did
you know, like you keep doing that and you like kind of create like a ripple effect throughout the country. Or maybe like 30 bucks, like somewhere down there, like 45, 50 bucks for a regular bottle of bourbon. I don't know. Or for something you haven't had. But like if you have had like, oh, what am I thinking of here? Um, if you've had a bourbon and it's a craft distillery or something like that. I'm trying to think of like the best example, and it's $30, but then it shoots up to 50. So we'll say Weller Antique 107.
Annie McKenna, dude. That's a
Yeah,
perfect
that too.
example.
Like that was a $20 hike on both of those products because
Yeah.
what was
The
it? Well,
antique and the special reserve were at the same price for a while.
yeah, and now and antique is freaking expensive as fuck,
It's like $60.
but it's good, and people know
It's
it's good,
good.
so they're
Yeah.
willing to pay the extra price.
Yeah.
So, Nick, it is 7 o'clock. We've been at this for 1 hour. Um, it's time to call it quits here, bud, because I got to go help out with the kids.
Okay. One more thing. I did run into a very unique looking bottle while I was in Michigan. It is called Lusty Claw, and it's like a Blanton's looking bottle, but it has like an eagle's head on it.
What's it called?
Lusty Claw. It's a very eye grabbing bottle, but I didn't want to pay $70 for it, so I just walked away.
I have seen pictures of this.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a
Yeah, I
very
never
cool
thought to
bottle,
like.
but
I'd give it a try. I think that I read something about this though, saying that the bottle is better than the bourbon.
yeah, that's never a good sign.
Yeah. I mean, whatever, dude. Looks good to me. I'd try it. Like, and that's the thing with bourbon too, is it's subject to your taste buds, not everybody else's. So,
True.
although if there's like a market where it's like everybody likes it, then you know it's probably good. Oh,
Right.
jeez. These fucking guys again.
Oh no.
What the fuck? They did like a whole thing here.
Oh my
Corn,
god.
leather, cherry, orange, finished, thin, tannic finish with a short to medium length. One note, no depth. Eh. But they wrote a whole bunch. Like when they did the
They
Ragged
did.
Branch one, they just did
They
nothing.
they must be like favoring the pretty bottles or something.
Eh, it looks nice.
I mean, I'd love to try it, but I'm not gonna buy a bottle for $70 I've never had.
I'd use it for a decanter.
Would you pick it up for that much?
70?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's like that Augusta bourbon that's out. That's $200.
Oh my god. I don't get the sense in that, dude. I'm never gonna buy a bottle of whiskey for $200 unless it's like something I've been looking for years. Like a George T. Stagg or a B-Tac or something.
Buckner's 13-year. Apparently, this is amazing. So I'm not going to down talk this, but like $200 for this bourbon. Come
It's a lot,
on.
man.
And they have it sitting on top of the freaking shelf behind the counter at O'Brien's.
Dude, if you look at every fucking liquor store around us, it's on the shelf. No one's buying it.
That's because it's so expensive.
Exactly.
Look at that old ass bottle of Weller. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, if you guys could take a moment to subscribe and like our channel on YouTube, or buy some merch, that would be super dope. Beatmaker.
So youtube.com/whiskey warehouse is our YouTube channel. And if you want to buy some merch from us, we just released some new designs. Go to any one of our YouTube videos and there's a link down there, or you can go to uh let's see if I can say this right. Spreadshop.com slash no shop.spreadshop/whiskey warehouse. I think that's it.
If you want to send us an email, that would be whiskeywarehouseus@gmail.com. Any questions you have, Nick will feature them on the show. So,
Questions, episode ideas, anything you guys got?
and I think that's it, right? We don't
Yep,
have anything else.
that's it. Follow us
All
on
right.
Instagram at Whiskey Warehouse. Twitter is kind of dead. Facebook at Whiskey Warehouse 1.
Facebook's about dead too, buddy.
We need to get that up and running again, dude.
I mean, I'm on it. It's just there's no interaction whatsoever.
Damn.
We get
Because
like
that's like the old folks. That's who drinks whiskey. So we got to get that like up and running again.
I mean, I do my best, but there's not jack shit.
Do you
Everything
post on
posts
there?
from everything posts from our Instagram. So
Well, actually, some stuff I've been posting on there says like unable
yeah,
to post
well,
on
that's
Facebook.
yeah, that's in our story. But
Oh,
we'll talk about that. There's nothing I can do really, like outside of paying money to advertise their stuff, which by the way has become the main thing for Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
is paying so that people will see your shit. And I'm not
Facebook
really down for
ads.
that. It's not really worth it if you're not making money. So, all
Right, right.
right, homie, I'm out. I gotta go.
All
I
right,
got
dude.
stuff to do.
We'll
I'll talk
see
to you later.
you. Yeah, we'll see you later, dude.
Let's try to get something together here soon.
Definitely.
All right, bye. Have a beautiful
See
time.
you. See you, buddy.
See you.
All right, that's it for us. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Appreciate you guys. And appreciate you, Craig. Thanks for recording us. Come join our Discord, guys. Join in on the conversation, and you can watch us go live on our Instagram or on our podcast when we record. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next week. We will see you. Bye.